Growth isn't loud, it's steady, intentional, and personal. And at Grow with Patriciah Alex, we make space for it. With Patriciah Alex as the host and the co-host Rachel Kahugu. This isn't just a talk, it's transformation. Real stories, real lessons, real growth. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., your next breakthrough begins here. Tap subscribe and let's grow with Patriciah Alex.
Hi, this is Patriciah Alex. Welcome to our show, Grow with Patriciah Alex, with my co-hosts
Rachel Kahugu. And today I am so excited to be having this conversation. Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
Welcome.
For
happy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed.
I'm also happy and blessed. Yeah, and excited to have today's conversation.
Sure.
So unajua today's conversation itakuwa really amazing.
Sure.
Yes. The past few weeks we've been talking about young couples, we've been talking about young women.
Yeah.
And imekuwa an amazing conversation. So now we've decided, let's talk about you as a young person. And unaweza kuwa hapo lakini labda you're not a young person, but you have your sibling who's a young person, you have your daughter or your son who's a young person, and you'd want for them to hear this. So make sure you call them to watch pamoja, yes, or you send them the link so that they'd also watch Wabarikiwe here. Sindio?
Sure, very true.
Now, today let's start from a very beautiful question. Mm-hmm. And maybe this question ningetaka, as you answer, pia wewe, tell us. Iandike tu pale kwa comment section. Answer this question as well. Yeah? So tuanzie hapa. What would you tell your younger self? Say you're 23-year-old Patriciah. Utamwambia nini?
Wow. At that age is there is a lot of confusion. Is where you want to jump the life of maybe adulthood. Is when you want to think like a little man. Now you are almost living the care of your parents. Now the decisions you're making from here is about you and not consulting people.
Yeah.
But you are very sure what you're doing from now is going to your adulthood or is going to your old age. This is where you're starting to think critically that you're going to get married, you're going to be sure of your career, you're facing another life stage.
Yeah.
So this age, don't be dictated by anybody. It's the time you have your stand. Many people will not believe in you, but you yourself believe in yourself. And one of the guidance that I have had for so long, like in my life, is Jeremiah 29:11. I really love that book.
Yeah.
Because it has really helped me not to follow people, but to listen to myself.
Yeah. And
to know that God is the one that has planned our lives. And he's not talking to a mob, he's talking about you.
Yeah.
That it says that God has a plan for you, not for us.
Yeah.
This is the time now you have to be serious that obvious God is in this. Because if you bring somebody else in your life at this age, they'll break you.
Yeah.
They will destroy your decisions. They will go according to them and not according to you.
Yeah.
So this time is when when you are conscious, it's very normal. If you have you want to introduce a man in your life, if you're a girl, or a woman into your life, you have to be very conscious. Listening to nobody.
Yeah.
You have to make yourself to live light with the word of God. Because many people will direct you according to them, not according to you. So if your conscience is not broken by those dirty things. Because most of the Christians, they're in the church, and yet you do other things. Then your conscience is not normal.
Yeah.
So this is the time you should behave so well to live light with God, at least for some moments. This is the time you cannot afford to lie, you cannot afford to do those funny things.
Yeah.
Be very conscious of what you do.
Yeah.
Live light. And this is not about your parents, the pastor, or anybody else.
It's about
this is about you and God.
Yeah.
Because if you fail here, you get the long career. Even careers will be determined by your lifestyle. If you get the long career, you'll be crying in the office the whole of your life.
Yeah.
If you get the long husband, oh my God,
You will cry.
you never
all
have a
your
life. You'll have the
God
wrong
forbid.
things in your life.
Yeah.
So I think this time, one should be light with God, be serious. And I'm not saying people who are not saved, they don't have a life, but ours is really guided,
Yeah.
like very well, like very clear.
Yeah.
And especially if you live light with God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that you are 23?
Yeah.
You did?
I got saved when I'm 20.
Okay.
So I was very conscious of my all around life. Like when I finished my college is when I got saved. Immediately I finished college, I got saved.
Okay.
So wow, that was the best thing I ever got in this life. Because the other times I was a joker. There's a lot of control in school. You have structures in school.
Yeah.
So there was no much mess in my life. So when you get to the world, my God, it's your
There's
preference time. Yeah. So I got it light immediately I finished college, and this is when I'm facing the world.
Okay.
So I think I could not mess up more because the church will start from there, and then I was guided well.
Okay.
And then I would read the Bible for myself.
Yeah.
And try my best to live light with God.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a 23-year-old girl or guy who's listening to you, and then they're not born again. Ama they're born again, but bado wanajaribu kufigure out life. Wako kwa confusion nyingi sana. As you said, as a youth, as a young person, hapo ndo nakwanga ukitry. You know, while you were younger, we thought by the time unafika 25, 26, for men probably 28, you think you'll have your life together. Kila kitu itakuwa sawa. Alafu unafika unakuta mambo kwa ground. Ni tofauti kabisa. You try to think, you thought ungekuwa umeka biashara it's running, ama you have your career right, it's going well, ama you're married. Yani ulifikiria utakuwa na stress nyingi za maisha. But then you realize, you don't even know what you're doing. Yani una move one day at a time. So for that person who is in that season right now, utawaambia nini?
I think this life, there's no effort we put to grow or to push on in life. And as I was saying that you live life with God.
Yeah.
Sidhani ukiwa mwizi utalive hata kama haujaokoka na unaibara. Si unagoja nini? Unagoja kifo maybe. I would think everyone on earth, there's a way you live life. Like there's a way you live, you walk well.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a Christian. Kuna maisha tu unaishi yenye unajua God, not many people who don't believe in God. God has a control of our life.
Yeah.
Na si lazima you compare yourself with anybody. I would live my life like a human being. Like my ball is learning. As long as you are alive, kitu inasonga tu kwa life.
Yeah.
Usidhani, usijiwekee matarget, usijiwekee kama kuishi kama fulani, usijiwekee at by this age tako nimefanya. Ujiwekee ile let life go.
Yeah.
Let things learn. Like you don't push.
Okay.
Ni kama nikiwa na mimba ya 1 month, natarajia kuzaa. Seriously. I have to wait for the 9 months.
Yeah.
So I think this life, let's go at our pace, comparing ourselves with no one.
Okay.
I think there's no point of thinking I'm 20, watu wa 20 wanadu, niko 30, watu wa 30 wanadu. Kila mtu ako lane yake.
Yeah. Unafeel kama your pressure wewe inatoka wapi? Ya
Media. Most of the times the young people, they are so much carried by the media.
Yeah.
And they think life is what they see on the screens, on the phones.
Yeah.
But life is not like that. We have lived a long life those things.
Yeah.
So can you sober up, check your life well, live light with God, live light on earth, live well with people.
Yeah.
But then the young people, they think other people are not important. But kwa hii life, lazima ukae na watu vizuri. Lazima ujue kuishi na watu. In our saying is adonaido. What do you say that in Kiswahili? That
people are things. Your richness is in people.
Yeah. You should live light with people.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a connection with other people, you think the world is not important. Live well with people. Live well with your career. Live well with your family.
Yeah.
Live well with, and then you will see life progressing. And being at 20 to 35.
Yeah.
Please be very sober. Please try and live well.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any point in your life where ushijipata you confused, you just uko tu, yani una move to one day at a time, you probably not hawelewi what's going on?
I think my most confusing area was when I got saved. And I got saved, and then at my early 20s, and then I want to jump into adulthood, and people still want to control my life, like according to their life. They want to make decisions for me, who to marry, where to stay, where to go to for my job. That's a very confusing time, because I don't want to live their life.
Yeah.
So you have to remove some people in your, kama mtu hajaolewa anakwambia mambo ya marriage aje. Kama mtu ana biashara anakupa advice ya business aje. Kama mtu hana kitu, kama mtu hana, if you don't have that thing, what should you tell me when I'm going to that place? I would seriously love to say that I would love when somebody is at that level. You advise me according to where you are. Like if you're married, tell me, but don't choose for me a partner. Yeah. No. If let me choose. At that age, you are very confused. Yeah. Let people not tell you marry with this and don't marry this. And if you don't have a business, don't advise me about business.
Yeah, because ulijulia wapi?
Ulijulia hapi. Hiyo ni theory.
Watasema wamesoma, wanajua.
Wachana na masomo, tuliacha shule. What do they do with their chemistry? So let's listen to people who are listen to people who are above us, not below us.
Yeah.
And everybody would advise you about everything.
Yeah, what they've learned, what they know from people.
Theory. Don't.
Okay.
I would love anybody who has a business to tell me advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
I would love anybody with children above my age tell me about children. So don't confuse me at my peak season.
Would you say that you made the right decision at the right time as a young person while you were growing back aside, or there's any decision that you made at that time and you feel singefanya hivyo, I would have done better?
I think this life, it has a room of forgiving. At times we started a business of mtumba, and maybe that wasn't our line. And within months it had gone down. We had to wake up from that business and start all over again. It's okay to fail. It's okay to cry. It's okay to do the wrong thing. But don't sit there. There are many times we have made the wrong decisions. We have brought the wrong people in our lives. And later on you are like, oh, this person is like this. And immediately you remove them and go on in your life. I think it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to do the wrong thing. Then you start and move on. Not sitting there. Not sitting on the mat. Because so many times you find yourself, you are doing the wrong thing. Iache, uendelee. Usimame, uendelee. Ukikuta uko, the only thing that you cannot change like that is marriage, children. But other things you can fix. Other things. You start a business, it fails, start another one, it fails. There's a friend of ours that told us that he has done 25 businesses.
25?
Failing. Yes. Like this one 25 times. So How many times can you go wrong in life? So many.
Yeah.
There's room for failing, getting up. Failing, don't fix yourself in one position or one thing.
Yeah.
That this is what God has got me to do. That's how we say. But you can try so many things.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. You know, some people say that you can't fail 3 times.
3?
There's someone who told me that yesterday in the probably listing.
Oh no, you
Hello.
can fail 20
And that's
100.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not listening to anybody.
Yeah.
Like how many clothes do you have in your wardrobe?
Not 2, 3.
Are they yours?
Yeah.
They're your clothes.
Yeah.
So does it mean that if you don't put that one, you have failed to put the other one? Like umekosea juu hujavaa hiyo ingine. You have so much like for us.
I love that example.
Yeah.
That because I chose to wear this t-shirt, it doesn't mean the black one is bad.
Yeah. Let's go on it
To just think about it. In fact, your part hivi mweke kila mahali, CNN, NTV, Citizen. That must get to everyone. I love it. That because I haven't won the other one, it doesn't mean it's bad.
No.
Because I failed, it doesn't mean it's a bad business. It just wasn't for me. Let's try something else.
Do
That's
things.
beautiful.
Try life.
That's
And
beautiful.
and life is very diverse. It's very big. And I think somebody told us that we should have like 5 businesses or 5 things you're doing in your life
Yeah.
that will give you an income. And in these 5, I start this. It is doing well. I start this. It's not that it's making me to be broad.
Yeah.
Like not living one life. It's giving me better options of life
Yeah.
and experiences and
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's beautiful. Now, you've talked about something that's very important. Umesema kuna vitu haziwezi change, vitu kama marriage and children, like that's that.
Nimeshazaa Collins.
Yeah.
How can I change?
Yeah. So if you choose, that is it.
I'm not fixing. Like nowadays, there's room for if you get into bad marriages.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people are like they can change,
Yeah.
but it's not a godly thing. To me, according to me,
It's not good.
you should fix that one.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't go very extremely bad, you can fix what you have.
Yeah.
But there's no point of like marriage and children.
Yeah.
Those are things you cannot change.
Okay.
Even where
So
you are
that-
born.
Yeah. Or where you're born, you
Yeah.
can't change.
How
There's
now?
that.
Your mother is your mother.
Umeshazaliwa huko.
Umeshazaliwa, umeshalelewa. How do you
Yeah.
change your mom? How do you change
Your dad, you can. Now, so that you won't make the wrong decision hapa kwa marriage, because that's a decision you can make. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
As a lady, before you get married, you're very confused. You're like, what? Where is where? Who's the right person? How do you go about it? How are you able to make the right decision there? Or how did you go about it? Kuna instruction mahali? Does the Holy Spirit help you? Ama kunaambiwa, I have given you will? Yeah.
I just feel like every one of us has what they love. And what we love is not what I love.
Yeah.
And we have our consciousness that tell us the right thing and the wrong thing. And the reason we are not dressed the same is we have different choices.
Yeah.
And I feel if we are right with God, seriously, like if you are not funny, you always get the right thing. Even choosing the normal friends. How do you know that so and so is your friend?
Yeah.
You have just chosen from your consciousness. And most of the times, even in marriage, the man, you have a dream man. Everyone has. So if you get that guy, start to minus and plus on what you want. Because for me, I wanted a very honest man.
Yeah.
I wanted a man who is not mean. And everyone has what they want.
Yeah.
Maybe nowadays they want tall, dark, and handsome. I think I didn't scare those things.
Yeah.
But I really wanted a very generous guy. I wanted a person we can relate so well. So what is their choice? It depends, because
Yeah.
most of the people everyone has their choice. Maybe you look for something. Me, I wanted an honest guy. I wanted a very generous guy. I wanted a happy person.
Yeah.
Kuna watu wamekaa wamejam, lakini sasa na ni sura yao waliweka hivyo. Me, I don't love such people. So I think you choose what you want. The market is wide and big.
Okay.
Or what do you think? What do you want? Because
So choose what you want.
Choose what the
Kama
market
unataka huyo
is.
mwenye anakaa kama amejam 24/7.
Amenuna.
That's your choice.
It's upon you. It's what you love.
Okay. Now on that, there's the part that you've mentioned, which I think it's very important, the part of discernment and staying right with God. What does that look like? What does staying right with God look like? Because people will say, I want to have the spirit of discernment so that I'll make the right choices in everything, especially as a young person. So you're making so many decisions over everything.
Staying right with God, your discernment should be, our discernment is finished by very small things. Ukiwa mkola, aki umemaliza discernment yako.
Yeah.
Inaisha kabisa. So you not choose the right thing. Ukiona we ukiona kakitu tu unaweka hapa. Unaiba hivi na Sunday unawabudu. Aki discernment yako inaisha. Inaenda ikienda chini. So there's a time my dad used to tell me, make sure on this earth, if there is anything you take care of, is your discernment spirit. That whenever you do something wrong, unaenda ukipunguza. So by the time you are growing old, hata huna discernment, so unaendaga tu na misisimko yako. So take care of your discernment spirit, that it will not be distracted by anything. Because it's distracted by so many things. Make sure you live light. That is where we come to say, live light with God. Si lazima uone ukiiba, lakini make sure wewe si mwizi. Make sure upigi umalaya na alafu unarudi kanisa, alafu unaenda maombi, alafu unafanya aki utapewa ile kitu long. Because how discern the right things. So live well with God. Be very conscious of what you do when you are seen or unseen. Because sometimes people think when you hide and you're doing things, uko sawa. See.
But God is seeing you. God is seeing you.
And itakupunish.
Okay.
Itakupea the wrong things in you.
Yeah. Is there a right mindset, ama a way to see life and think about life as a young person to make sure that haifiki mahali unakuwa depressed? Because this life can take you to a place where things are not working, mpaka unashangaa what, and it will take you to a place where uko na stress proper. Do you think there's a mindset, ama there's a way to live as a young person, ama a way to think about things to make sure that you stay focused? Labda hauna kila kitu at your palm, but you have everything, like uko too focused, uko sawa.
I think the worst thing in this life is that most of the young people, they compare themselves with other people. And because me, as long as I have the light, I'm on the light path. I'm never late in anything. Hatuendi safari moja na mtu. Mimi niko life yangu. Mbona wewe unakuwa depressed juu uko na miguu ni kiatu hauna? Mbona unakuwa depressed uko na mwili ni nguo fulani hauna? I don't see any need of getting depressed. Most of the people who get depressed, there is something they are comparing their lives with. Because, for example, if you are young, si lazima ukuwe na nyumba ama ukuwe na, si bora unalala mahali, hata unalala kwenu. What is depressing you? As long as kama wewe ni mama na hauna chakula mingi lakini uko na siku ya leo, daily bread, siko nayo, then what is depressing you? Me, I do think like people today, they are so much disturbed by other things. Not today, tomorrow or future.
So they keep thinking about tomorrow. Is it the fear of the unknown?
the fear of the unknown and comparing yourself with other people.
Kwanza comparison, yeah. Comparison tutamaliza watu. There's something you had mentioned before you started the show, that squeezy watu wanaangalia watu wa 25 years wanatakana kukua wapi, alafu wewe pia unataka kujiweka hapo na shangana mbona mimi siko hapo, without knowing that life yako ni different and it's very 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 unique.
It's just like thinking like you compare yourself with a 50-year-old person and you are 20. What are you doing? Kila mtu ako lane yake. No, don't look behind, don't look beside, look at yourself. Kama ni mlima tunapanda, hii life ni kama mlima. Si wewe upandie penye ni pa soft na wewe. Ama kaleni yako. There is somebody who told me I was very scared when first driving. I was very scared. And then one lady told me, you know, kila mtu akona space yake kwa dunia, and I'm like, oh, so I also have a space. If you get on the road, hiyo barabara penye umekanyanga saa hii ni pako. And imagine I was able to confidently move from that time.
Umesema hivyo nikakumbuka the lady who gave an example of barabara. Lanes mbili za barabara. Kuna kwanga na lane ya kama unataka kudrive mbio na kuna lane ya you can just go comfortably. So alikuwa anasema, and I get very mad as well, nikiona mtu kwa lane ya watu wenye wanatakana kwa wakiende on speed na unaenda tu na speed ya chini, like my brother, rudi kwa ile nyingine. What are you doing kwa ile ya watu wanaenda mbio, you're going slow? And they said that hiyo ilimfanya akaelewa kuna lane ya watu wenye wanaenda at 100 kilometers per hour, but haimaanishi mwenye anaenda na 20 kilometers per hour they are wrong. They are right, ndio maana wako na hiyo lane. It's fine. Ukisikia kwenda na 10, wewe enda na 10. So nimekumbuka when you say that, and I think it's fine. Maybe uko kwa season yako ya kwenda na 20 kilometers per hour. So
exhausted. You are not sure. And na pace yako tu. And maybe things are not very clear. I remember when we started our job, and it was very competitive, and people would tell us, and they are not in the business, they would tell us what they think, and I'm like, you are not there. Let me go at my pace. Let me look for my way to Penya. Because most of the times watu watakutoa barabara lakini hawako hapo. They are taking you a road they have never walked. That's very sad. And they will confuse you.
Because they've never been there. So wanataka kuharakisha uende hapo.
And I always think, I had one of the pastors saying that if you want to know you are okay, it's doing a thing when you're very comfortable. Like me being a mother, if I'm comfortably feeding my children, and I'm not straining, and I'm doing another thing outside there, if I'm comfortable, that's the will of God that I should be there at that time. If I'm not able to buy 2 breads, and I'm not able to do an extra thing, let me stick to where I am at that particular time. If I cannot afford eggs and I can afford bread, thank the Lord that you can buy the bread. When it comes to buy eggs, you'll be there. And you go a day at a time and enjoy the journey.
Okay. Now, is it possible for a lady or a guy to carry their very not sure selves to marriage? Inaweza fika mahali umekuwa confused na haujui what to do as a confused young lady, mpaka upate you've grown with the identity crisis to marriage. So you get married, but as a person who is unsure of who they are. Now, you in a card, does it affect your marriage?
Very much. Because si lazima atujijue sana, lakini ukue na unaolewa kwa nini? Is it your mother who has told you to go away? Is it the peer pressure? Because ukiingia kwa kitu yenye hauko sure, you'll be very confused. I do feel like when you're getting married, you should be sure ni ndoa unaingia. Hauendi kutembea huko. Ni kitu permanent. Just be sure of where you are going. Ni kama job. Huwezi ingia daktari na hujatrain kuwa daktari. Huwezi ingia teaching na hujatrain kuwa mwalimu. Lazima uingie kwa kitu yenye uko sure you be able to handle it. So if you tell a doctor to teach, oh my god,
Umefanya makosa.
Ataanza aje na watoto, ataanza kuwapima temperature. So I think you should be sure wherever you are getting in, be sure hiyo ndio unaweza fanya. Na usiharakishwe. At times watu wanatuharakishana. Zate. Hujapata mtu?
Time imeenda.
Hai, time imeenda. Ni wewe unaolewa ama ni mimi? Let me just go at my pace.
True.
That is it. Be sure
I love it.
wherever you are going. Ukue sure.
Okay.
Usiende kukua polisi na wewe ni daktari. Utapambana like gumu. Go to your lane comfortably. Kama unataka kuolewa, kuwa sure. Ndio unataka, hujaenda kuchungulia wanaume wanakaa aje. Be very sure.
Na nimependa that you said you don't have to be very sure to have everything together.
No.
But just have an idea of this is what I want. And then learn as you continue. Because again, we have people who wait until they are very sure that is the business they want. They have everything they need for that business to start. But vile umesema, start from where you are. Bora tu kwa shule ndo chenye unataka. Wewe anza kwenda nayo. You'll get the perfect circle as you continue. Anza tu ikiwa oval, ikiwa madogozani kidogo. I love that. Now, as we finish, this is something that most people ask. Naswika ni kila mtu ama ni watu wenye wako na attachment issues. Maybe siku moja tutaongelea mambo ya mental health for you as well. Kwa sababu sasa watu waongelea sana losing friends. As you continue identifying who you are and being comfortable in who you are, there are people that you will lose, there are connections that will go. Is that okay? And how do you handle that?
Wow. I think I've been in the field for some time. And
have you ever lost friends?
Oh yes.
Many?
Oh, many.
How is that? Wana feelingi actually inaenda kwa nini? Like it's fine, but
you know there are people who will not stand your growth. Ni kama circus. Kuna watu hawezi stand growth yako hata ufanye nini. So every level there are friends for that level. And the next level you have other friends and lose this one. Hakuna mtu anaweza move na wewe miaka yote. They will no one ni kama circus. Circus zinatolea kwa. What will move the circus? Because the plant is growing and the other things are dying there. It's friends who die, it's company that die, it's so many things die when they cannot go with you where you are going. This life, you never have a friend forever. And nobody, we have lost so many friends. In the last 20, before we met with Alex, I had friends, he had friends. So my friends, I didn't even know when they were leaving. Because if you get into marriage, now you concentrate with your family. So what will happen to your friends? They'll come once, twice, and then they leave. His friends, the same. The friends we started with, I don't think there's any friend we started with who is here today with us. No?
Okay.
They keep living, because they cannot go with their standard. How you can't maintain them, and the bigger you become, or the more you grow. These ones will not. This life is like there's a lot of competition. If you can't keep their standard, they can't keep your standard, they leave. They become once, then they leave. You will never. I'm looking for that friend in my mind who has stuck with us for long. Akunaga.
Okay.
Every level has
their own people.
When we are bringing up our firstborn, we had friends. For the secondborn, we had friends. For every level has their friends and things and attachments. And even my mom was a darling. Today, I see her like occasionally. My dad is like, I was like, who says that? But today, I call him when necessary. It's life. We were brought up with siblings. Where are they today? Kila mtu ako shughuli zake. it's normal.
That's a reality.
That's the reason.
But I think, and why sometimes we talk about this with so much heaviness for me, is that ndo nimesema labda ni kuna watu wako na attachment issues, labda watu ni mimi. For me, I think of it as a very okay thing sometimes, because as you said, there are people you won't grow with forever, but the specific people, miushanga, where are you going?
Like don't be attached to anyone.
Yeah.
And ni kama, what do I say? Ile nguo ulivaa 20 years ago, silikuwa nakaguo best. Hata sikupe mingi wewe, nikupe miaka 5. Kuna kale ka dress.
Let me think.
Kuna kale ka dress unavaa unasikia yes.
Yeah.
Especially ukianza job. And then what happened to that dress? Where is it now today? 5 years ago. Sili same. Silikuwa level hiyo. Kuna vitu, hata vitu. And no matter me, I don't have attachment with anything. Because the only attachment I can have is my children and my husband. Because those ones are not going anywhere. But anybody, imagine they cannot stand your next level. Na ukiwabeba, ndio wanavujaga mtu. Ndio wanakuvuruta chini ukuje to their standard. Ebu niambie ule msichana mlikuwa marafiki ukiwa primary. Is that a girl you used to hold hands, dance with, like...
I even remember her name.
Same thing. I think for me, I was in a boarding school, and we had a class, and I had girls. Now they are lawyers, others are in US, others UK. We try to communicate, but it's just so many years. We have been attached to other things. I talked to like 5.
But it doesn't mean that the others are enemies.
No,
you're just not as close as you were.
We went to different directions.
Okay.
And our growth are very different, and our levels are very different, and our minds have grown, and we no longer think the same. Even if we meet. There's a girl I used to love so much. She was my best friend. We looked like twins. And I never thought we would leave. She's a lawyer, I'm what I am. Guy, when we meet, we only talk about kids. And life continues. Stories inaisha. Hata life iko hivyo.
Okay, I hear you. But again, maybe that's not to disqualify that there are people God will bring in your life and you'll know, like, maybe see kila mtu. Remember there's one time our bishop told us, it's not everyone who has that. It's not everyone that God will bring you the Jonathan and David. There's just Jonathan and David, and then there's you who will have friends. So maybe you're there. This is not to say that there's not that person. Probably there's you who has Jonathan and David, and that's a good thing to know. Cynthia? Yeah. But I think that is it. What would you tell someone who's a young person out there who's ametusikiza and they've decided mistake kujipata na pressure na life, so I'll just trust in God, live well with God, and move with life without pressure? Encourage them.
Wow.
Give them just a word of encouragement.
To me, I think if you want to live life with God, do the right thing at the right time, at the right place. Kaa vile unafaa kukaa everywhere in your life, na Mungu atakusaidia ku make your path well, na you will be okay. Don't be pressured by anybody. Don't ask so many questions. What you see, what your conscience tells you, do that. You are okay.
Okay. That has been such a wholesome show.
I know.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. If you're there, you're a young person and you know what exactly you're supposed to do. Square pressure. Aki life itaki pressure. You life, just trust in God. Do as we've been told, Jeremiah 29:11. Just know that God has already said He has a plan for you, a plan for prosperity and no disaster. Has a plan for a good and a better future, which means He's the one who holds your future. So don't struggle about anything. wewe, as long as you're trusting in God, you are good to go. So tumempa that everything works for the good of those who are in Christ Jesus.
Sure.
So bora uko in Christ Jesus,
Yeah,
usijipe
okay.
pressure.
Yeah.
Kama job ni nini, he will provide. He provides for those that he loves. Sindio? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share as much as you can so that other people will be blessed as well. Mama, asante sana for that session.
You're welcome.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Until then, God bless you. God be with you. Bye-bye.